Hey everybody, so back with another reaction video. Once again, we are with the guys from Enhypen from Hive Labels. I don't know if you would consider this like a second B-side or what they would call it, because I know that for their last album, their title track was Tame Dashed, and then they also had Go Big or Go Home. But this one is the dance practice. We're going to be watching the dance practice video for Upper Side Dream, which I love that track off of their album after I listened to the whole album. I mean, I love the whole album, but there's like, there's always like certain songs that stand out for you. And I really like the melody of this song and just how it feels like so like dreamy, obviously to go with the whole theme, but like just like very fresh and refreshing. So I know that they had released this dance practice a while back, but I hadn't watched it because like I had a bunch of other stuff going on and didn't really have time for it. So I had really not watched it until right now. This is going to be my first time watching it. The disclaimer, I still sometimes when it's like fast, especially like dance practice videos, if I can't capture or figure out like a specific member right away, I might not say his name, but I will eventually once I figure out who's wearing what and stuff. So please don't think that I'm purposely not mentioning somebody. It might be that I forgot their name at the moment because it was like my brain wasn't functioning, because it does that sometimes. It just stops functioning. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at Enhypen's Upper Side Dreaming dance practice. Go. I think this is already in their new studio. I think that's Kisung and Miki with the blonde hair and Sanu with the pink hair. Oh no, that's Kisung with the turtleneck. Sunghun. Oh my gosh, they're doing floor work. They're doing floor work. The boy. Okay, let's go back because I need to look at that whole sequence again. The little slow slide and then just slide down, and they did it so they did that so well, like in just like the counts, because they're already like snapping to the beat, but the way they go from like their hand up with like the slow slide in of the leg, and then they just go down and facing the floor and turn around and pose, start a pose. I wonder how many tries that took them. Let's see one more time. It's like that slide in, and then they slide down, and the roll, and then like boom. And of course, Sanu is still standing there. Okay, sorry. I love when boy groups do that. That I don't even know what that move is called. Like you're on the floor and they just like do a body roll and like stand up like it's like nothing. Let's look at how they do it again. Let's just appreciate this pose right. It's like the perfect pose right here. 6 supermodels with Sanu in the middle, and look at that. Look at that silhouette. I think that's Sunghun, if I'm saying his name correctly. Like the little prince right there. And okay, probably didn't plan this, but Hisung and Sunghun wearing light colored tops. It's like perfect for this position. And then Jay with his bucket hat, Jongwon with his floppy hair, Jake with his baseball cap, and then just your random pink and blonde guys. Yeah. But let's look at that little move again. Whoa! Oh! Jongwon! with their hands. Oh, and they changed it for this one. Hey. A slow down. What? When they're like fast to slow. Oh. Nikki. Dance ace. Sonu and Hee-sung. Wait, is he? Is Hee-sung dancing in boots? Sorry. I mean, I see the Converse. I mean, I don't know, whatever works for you. Jungwon. Can I say that Jungwon is one of the voices that kind of really sticks out for me because it has a very specific tone of voice. I don't want to say that it's like nasally, but it kind of is. Not that it's a bad thing. It just, he makes it very distinctive. Like I can capture his voice. I can tell that it's Jungwon right away whenever I hear any of the songs. A couple of the members I'm still trying to figure out when they do their parts, but Jungwon is like definitely one of the ones I'm like, oh, that's him. And also I love the way his little dimple shows whenever he's doing anything, dancing or singing. He's a cutie. That dimple. And Jake in the middle. Jay. Ay, Jay, you're showing your clavicle. Naughty boy. I guess my move. Ooh. They're so sassy. They do it so sassy, but I love how you could tell they're different styles. Again, you could tell who has had more training or who's been dancing for longer by the way their body moves. Because I know they've all trained for a while. But you can tell that Nikki and Hee-sung have been dancing the longest because they're more comfortable with their bodies. So because you can tell like the difference even like with these three in the middle, Jungwon, Sonu, Hee-sung, but also like Nikki right here, the way their body moves, like Jungwon, they're all doing the moves great, but Jungwon is like a little bit like straighter in his position. But Nikki and Hee-sung, you can kind of tell the difference between these two and these two. Like these two, Sonu and Jungwon are a little bit like, their movement is coming a little bit more from their hand wave, whereas Hee-sung and Nikki, it's like they're like a full body wave that ends with like the little hand gesture. Like watch right now. Let's rewatch it really quick. And even like the way Nikki does his shoulder, that's like a really good move for dancers to do, because whenever you're dancing, you're taught don't always just dance straight in the mirror. Like you want to accentuate certain movements because it makes the movement seem less stiff. So I just noticed that really quick when I saw him do that move. Yeah, like Nikki's like moves are like a little bit more like, I don't know, like pronouns. I love the little dream move. Looks like they're gonna, sorry, that move for some reason made me think that they're gonna start crumping. I don't know, or like they're calling each other on like on a fight, like West Side Story, they're gonna start dancing. But look at the way, like, I just happened to catch that right as I rewound it. I know some of them that have their backs, I think Jay and Hee-sung have their backs to us. Nikki was in the middle. But even right there in those moves where they're just doing like the stomp, like some of them are a little bit like straighter back. But Nikki being in the center, you could see how he's doing it with like a full body wave. Like watch right now. See? Because of the shoulders. Wait, song in the middle. Even the way they move their head. He's sung, what are you doing? Is his hair green? I love that move. It's like all like in the hips. And how Jungwon was like doing a different move. All of them are going like this, and they differentiate Jungwon because he's doing like the dream move. Like in this piece right here. Oh, I like that. I didn't even notice that. It's like my dream. Sorry, stop it right. I reminded right in the wrong part. What is that little hip thing they're doing? These boys, I swear. What is like she wiggle wiggle? I love how they do that. My dream. Can we see that a couple more times? Sorry, because I just really like that part. Oh, I like how Jungwon does this. And again, it's just like super swift, down to the floor, leg kick. I'm not gonna keep rewinding it because you probably are annoyed by that part. But like the super quick, after my dream, when they say 한여름 밤의 dream, they just like go down and do a leg kick and they're sitting. I'm actually gonna rewind it, sorry, but my brain is trying to process. It's like like in those couple beats where it's like 한여름 밤에 and dream, like they sweep with their foot to end up in this perfect pizza with Jake in the middle. But yeah, like that was super cute like choreo. It's not, I was gonna say it's not that hard, but it probably is, because that's the point of artists, that they make things look super easy when they're really not. But I love like all the little key details for the song, like the moves obviously like referring to Upper Side Dreaming, the One Summer Night's Dream, 한여름 밤 dream. How they do that key point, like my dream, and like doing the, especially like in the chorus, how they do like that leg slide to the dream pose. It's super cute. And obviously everybody's dancing in sync, doing the moves synchronized, like the lines are straight. Sorry, this, I stopped it in the perfect section. Everybody's just like looking so intensely at me. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, like I love how all their lines, when it's like the specific movements and like the hands when they're doing that little move, and then to the leg extensions when they're sliding. And even what I love the most about good choreographies, well, not only good choreographies, but good performances, like when the team, you can tell the team is united, because the footsteps, it sounds like it's one, like in every beat, especially because there's the specific moves where it's like they're stomping on the floor, or even when they're like doing specific movements like jumping, you don't hear like 7 different sets of feet landing at different times. It's like one loud ass step. So that you could tell right there that they're perfectly synchronized. They're on the same beat. They're doing it with the same energy. I already mentioned their lines. I wish I could. I'm probably gonna have to look up like a live performance of this with them actually like singing live and seeing how it looks like, other than like in a dance practice. But yeah, this was really cute. Dance for Upper Side Dreaming. Love all the members. Try to remember everybody's names. I mean, it didn't look like a super hard choreo. It was just like super cute. But yeah, that was Enhypen's Upper Side Dreaming, and I've heard that they have another comeback coming up. I don't even know what's going on with the theme from Dimension Dilemma, and now I have to figure out Dimension Answer. I don't even know. So if somebody can help me, give me like a clue, or if there's like a site or a YouTube or somebody that explains their storyline, because I have no idea. Like, what? Yeah, I have no idea. What are they, vampires? Are they in a fantasy? Are they like parallel universes? Because I'm confused. So that was Enhypen Upper Side Dream.